Yo! Video games.
This is Outbreak Part 1, Version 2. Yeah, I know. That for the dude that was asking for the refund.
That's part 2.
No.
It's file 2.
No, it's Outbreak Version 2. They had a fixed version that fixed problems.
Huh.
Yeah.
I don't remember that at all.
There's a dude that was requesting a refund. I'm like, dude, I seriously have no problem giving your money back because I don't want to be happy at somebody's expense, but you have to do it through PayPal. If it was within like a few months or within the same year of it happening, and he contacted me like a year ago about this, I'm assuming this is the same guy. I was like, a year ago, which was like a year and a half after it happened, I was like, man, I'd love to give you your money back, but I've already paid taxes on that money. You have to go through PayPal so PayPal can report that tax back because I can't get in trouble.
I actually use this guy a lot.
And it's the same thing now.
Guy.
So if you have to go through PayPal, I have no issue giving you the money back, but you have to go through
They're
PayPal.
all based off of legal movie stars. Tom Cruise.
Really?
Yeah.
They're all movie stars?
Tom
Ving
Cruise,
Rhames.
Ving Rhames, Rodman.
Rodman, of course, yeah.
I don't remember most of the rest.
That looks like the president.
No.
Looks like the president, Bill Pullman.
It might
No,
be
it looks like
Ah.
the guy from fucking FBI show. Mulder.
I forget.
Oh, Mulder,
Yeah.
X-Files.
That could be David
X-Files.
Duchovny.
David
Yeah.
Duchovny.
David Duchovny.
Maybe. Who's this guy?
I don't remember.
Okay.
But they're all based
Sharon
off.
Oh, no, fucking, she
Sheila
was...
Jovovich.
No,
Nah, not at all. No, she was in,
Oh, there's an intro to this game? We should go back and check it out.
Oh, we missed it. Fuck.
Oh well.
God, what was her name? Nikki Coleman, I think?
no,
David, David is
Kidman.
Brendan
Nicole
Fraser.
Kidman. There you
Nicole
go.
Kidman.
Maybe,
Nicole
yeah,
Kidman,
Go
yeah.
back to David. Brendan Fraser. Yeah.
Brendan Fraser?
Someone was
Fraser.
saying it was someone was saying it was Brendan Fraser.
Ah.
I can see it.
Back in the Mummy day, yeah.
Oh, yeah, huh?
Back when like this came out.
Yeah, I could kind of see that. This is my
Mummy,
character.
like,
I
The
used,
fucking the Dennis Rodman guy. His special move was.
Yeah.
and he was
coward.
he was really good. He cowers on the floor, and the zombies wouldn't touch him, so he just get up
Really?
and
So
walk
he's
away.
not like he's got like invisibility to zombies?
Yeah, he was pretty much god tier in this game,
Weird.
which is fucking hilarious because his move was irritating as fuck.
I never played any of these games. I just heard they were not
She was
good,
based off
so
a
I didn't.
Japanese movie star?
actress.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't remember who she was.
Kate Winslet.
Might be.
And look
Tom
at his
Cruise, obviously.
douchebag's face. Look at his fucking face.
Yeah, this guy's looks his fucking
Alright,
face.
Let me use my character because
So
I was
go back so we can see the intro first.
Yeah. And this one was cool, man. This was like a classic Resident Evil game style, but online.
It was so good, guys. This game, you could
Wait for it.
Yeah,
There was no voice chat.
Wait for it.
You're using the movie for
There's no voice chat. You had to use like an in-game way of communicating with each
Chat.
other.
Oh.
Of
Me and
like
Kenny-
predetermined things that you could say, right?
Yeah, that was it. That was it. The game. did.
Yes.
Me and Kenny
No.
cheated, and we actually called each other on the phone.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, because
Jesus, there was no Skype back in the day, but hey, dude,
Hey, what's up,
fucking
guys?
Zombo.
Like, but when you're playing against random,
Go to the third floor.
Here's my question.
You had to. Yeah.
Is this the only Resident Evil game to use the shitbag movie logo? It's the movie Resident Evil.
Yeah, it is. You see the intro will play when you start a new game.
The Bozu, thank you.
That makes sense.
Oh, okay. Fired up, Steve.
start
My
a new
bad.
game, start a
Thank
new
you,
game.
Bozu.
What did everybody say?
Fuck it, just start a new game.
Okay.
Don't play the intro when you start a new game. That makes sense.
Oh, okay. I guess everybody was like, oh.
Fuck them. No, they lie like anything.
Okay.
But I do
want this to work
remember-
so bad. I want it to work so bad.
I do remember this game having like a bomb ass intro.
Never.
Outbreak.
God, who was that chick on Twitter that was playing the game and she was telling everybody about it? She was
That was.
she's like a cosplayer too. She found a way to actually play the game online.
it's
with people.
been.
Oh,
been a
you
couple
can do
years
it with
since
you can do it with PCSX too. I
yeah,
think.
or some shit like she
There's
was
an
doing, like-
emulator. This game actually runs rather well on that emulator, I believe, because I think
People
I
have
saw.
found ways
I
to
think,
make the online work on PS2.
I think Eris was playing it.
Harley
And you can
something.
you
Eris
can
was
play.
playing it?
Yeah, you
Oh,
can
he's
play
playing it
it.
by
He
himself,
wasn't
though.
playing it online. He was playing it by himself.
Yeah,
but you
yeah.
can absolutely, if people are also playing it, like share some information and then play online.
She says there was people online. I was talking to her for a while.
Sure,
She said like
there's
people.
probably a fucking lobby or
Yeah,
a
there was
server
like a
made
lobby
for
and
it.
shit.
It's
like
been
that.
a couple years, but yeah, they've had the. Oh, you bitch!
Dude, you know how hard this game is, dude?
You
This
played
game
it,
is
though.
fucking
You're
tough.
pro.
No, I am not pro, dude. I piggyback half of the people there, especially in the last level.
I see.
Oh, here we go, the intro. Alright, here we go. See how badass it is. I forgot.
Dark as fuck.
A little bit.
Can't see shit, Captain.
I wonder if there's something I could do about that.
I really hope so. Oh my god, this is rough.
Don't worry, Chad. It's dark for us too.
There you go. Got a little light.
Wonder if there's something I can do about that.
Yeah, it's the squawking.
Murdered by Birkin, right?
Yeah. It's a POV of a rat.
You can play on PS3 too, MGO or MGO2.
Harley Girl.
Oh, somebody tweeted me a link to get this working via emulator. I'll send it to you.
Oh hell yeah, for sure, man. That's awesome.
That was NY's finest.
Huh?
NY's finest.
But
That's what said it.
well, to play it online. Since you wish, Resident Evil Outbreak can play in this PS2 emulator.
thing is that I got all my files on my PS2 though, you know?
No, this isn't on PS3. This is on a classic PlayStation 2. Hooked up via component cables.
So the same team that worked on Resident Evil worked on this, or was it a completely different
No, this is
department?
Production Studio 6.
Sorry, stuttering is the disc.
Yeah.
Production Studio 4 made the mainline Resident Evil. Production Studio 6. After this game, they did Chaos Legion, and then they were shut down.
Damn.
Chaos Legion was
Not that good.
it's alright.
Honestly, most of my life, most people I knew weren't really like that thrilled with this game. Like they wanted it to be really good, but they just said like too much. It's too frustrating to play online.
Oh.
Because they couldn't communicate.
Ah. Okay. I think that was the magic of the game, is the fact that you put it, like, that's what made it frightening. That's what made it scary. Is
Well,
the
I remember
fact that
Capcom used that excuse, and I was just kind of like, I still would like to be able to talk to my friends.
well, I mean, yeah, same
I'll
as
do that
I-
after.
And then even in
I'll do
File
it after.
2, I felt like that's what should have been in the game, because everybody complained about it, and it just wasn't there. And-
Yeah, what's with this intro? This is okay.
yeah,
You're a rat, basically.
I get it.
It
Yeah.
just shows the rat.
supposed to be a bomb-ass intro or whatever like that.
The rat spreading the virus.
Yeah.
It's fan servicey as fuck for fucking RE.
Yeah, of course, it was awesome. I guess it's cinematic, kind of.
Yeah.
So I guess that's why people kind of like thought it was.
This one, that was the motherfucker I believe who did RE 6.
Ichiro Sasaki?
I think so.
Really?
That game was a disaster.
We don't talk about RE6 any.
I'm sorry, you're right. Yeah. Though to be fair, probably had a team of like 40 people on this game, then you went to a team of 600
Right.
God damn.
across the world managing all that shit.
I think that's when a game turns into shit, is when you have too many people working on the
Oh
game.
yeah, too many goddamn cooks in the kitchen.
Yeah, and you can't manage everything.
It's a creative process. Looks a little bit better, right, chat?
Yeah, it's nice and bright. I get paired up with
Sorry.
NPCs, so I guess that's fine.
There was a disruption earlier at today's football.
I used to watch this intro 1,000 times.
It was good.
Because the other people that were in the room didn't push start to skip it.
Oh, so you
So
had
you
to
have
fucking
to wait
yeah.
for it. So you have
Fried buns, thank you.
So you have to see this every single time, unless the other people in the group actually did it. And sometimes it was better because you knew if there was what was it called?
Oh, this is CG cutscene. That's why it's skipping.
If it was friendly fire,
If it was friendly fire,
the people couldn't wait to start the game to start shooting at each other. It was the most ridiculous thing.
That guy's a zombie. He might be human, but he's a zombie.
Okay, I remember this.
I think he was just tired, man.
Effort. Thank you, dude. Yeah, most PS2 games are pretty goddamn muddy. You have to, like, make some adjustments to make them
I remember
even
my
visible.
history with Resident Evil actually didn't start until fucking GameCube. And I thought like RE Remake was like one of the greatest games I've ever fucking played. And then I played 2 on N64 and I was like, you know what? It doesn't look as pretty, obviously. It's a remake, but goddamn was it still fucking good.
Yeah, it's fun.
And then I tried to play a little bit of 3.
What the hell? That was actually like a real actor or some shit.
Yeah, it was looking good.
Yeah, I tried to play 3 in Code Veronica, and they're just nowhere near as good as 1. So when I bought out or 0, got to some point, I'm just like, I'm fucking done with this game. I couldn't tolerate 0 after a while.
Yeah, Resident Evil 0 is hard for me to finish, too. It's rough. It's not that bad.
Like, it was pretty, but it was like... ugh.
It's just a not good Resident Evil remake.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah.
Well, the emulator doesn't have loading times. Like
I'd even put it below like Resident Evil 3. Like, I'm not a huge fan of Resident Evil 3, but I don't even think it's as good as that. I think it's better than Code Veronica.
I think, yeah, it's definitely... Code Veronica, to me, of the mainlines, was the worst of the mainlines.
That game is tough. That game's so fucking boring.
Yeah.
I beat it too. I beat it when it came out.
I'd probably say 3 is like... the hierarchy is like remake and 2, and then 3 below them, and then 0 below that.
What was his power?
He can like craft a bunch of stuff. Holy shit, I forgot how to fucking run. Oh my god, there you go.
Favorite Resident Evil besides RE4?
Oh, yeah.
Probably like 2, 7, and then 5. Actually, goddamn, I'm forgetting about remake. Lothridge, thank you, dude.
Remake's
Damn,
really good too.
Yeah.
the GameCube one.
I would actually say
Yeah, there's like all the stuff you had to collect.
after RE4, it's remake,
Quick turn and shit.
and then
Oh, fuck
2.
that.
2, and then 7, and then 5. I think all those games are great.
7's really good, lest we forget.
I think,
Man.
yeah, don't forget how good
Yeah,
Resident Evil
it's
7
definitely-
fucking was.
7 was good, but then in VR changed my life.
Yeah, VR, but in VR was a like life-changing. Oh, this is what virtual reality can be.
Yeah.
If you like help this guy or save him, like he does something special or he gets you past a certain part.
I think 5 is fantastic. I think 5 is not really a Resident Evil game, but it
5's a great
has
co-op game.
Resident Evil, and if you have a partner, dude, that game is fun as fuck. Nello Angelo, thank you, dude.
I like 5's fun co-op, but it's like
Yeah.
it's got the problem of being like
Mind you, it's the only way I've ever played it, and I've played it many times, but it's always been
you're
co-op.
missing out.
Shadow Knight,
You're missing out, Max, on it not being
yeah,
fun.
I'm sure. It's the same thing with like Resident Evil 6. I've only played it with co-op, and even with co-op, RE6 is painful.
I don't know that I've played RE6 solo.
SD0.
I've only played it co-op, and it was bad.
If you go back and you look at Resident Evil 5, like me and Steve played it before RE7 came out about a year ago.
Yeah, that was fun.
Game looks great.
It looks
and it's
amazing.
fun as fuck. And
It
I'm
looks
like,
fucking
I get
amazing.
it. It's just Resident Evil 4, but not as interesting. But fuck me, the co-op
Yeah,
aspect makes it super
so
fun.
good, so good. That's why I loved it so much.
And we were just talking about that. I'm not a huge fan of Code Veronica. I put Code Veronica below RE0.
I think Code Veronica is the worst of the main line. No, second worst of the RE6 exists. Then again, I might actually rather play 6 than Code Veronica. But yeah, Code Veronica's on the fucking bottom.
What we're trying to say is that Resident Evil has an interesting pantheon of like really good and really bad.
Yeah.
Jetsuga game, thank you. We're forgetting about the Dead Aim games as well and shit.
Oh
Dead
yeah,
Aim's
Dead
not
Aim.
good.
Oh my god.
Dead Aim isn't really very good. The Chronicles games are horrible.
I think RE3 isn't a bad Resident Evil, but I find it just forgettable.
It's just kind of there.
yeah.
The only thing you remember
It's
is
like inconsequential too. It's just like, well,
Yeah.
Jill's just doing the same shit that Leon's
Yeah,
kind of doing, but it's not as important.
Jill's doing shit
Oh,
like
you
a
left
day
him.
or two before fucking.
Yeah, I don't know how to pick him up and take him through the door.
Oh, he's fun.
Yeah, he is. A little bit.
Mind explaining why RE6 is the worst, please? It's fucking boring as
The pacing
hell.
is awful.
Boring.
Like-
zombies with just. I mean, a lot of them
Zombies
do
with
have
guns.
weapons,
Gunfights are
but
not
it's
fun.
literally
Guns.
Call of Duty.
I can give it credit. It's like the same thing. Dude, it's
No,
really
he's here
very
with it.
very comparable.
Yeah, I know.
Marvel Infinite, amazing gameplay. Everything else is whack. Resident Evil 6, amazing gameplay. Like the actual gun mechanics in that game are super sick.
Yeah, what you can do is neat, but it doesn't
but
matter.
the
when
game that's around it
Yeah.
sucks.
The enemies aren't fun to fucking fight.
That's it.
There's no.
Oh yeah, you
That's
guys forgetting about
ultimately it.
Raccoon City.
Oh, it's so bad.
That's like a spin-off. Of the spin-offs, like the Rev games, I feel are the best.
It's like
There's
there's
something you forgot.
mechanics in
Yeah, you get
RE6
extra
that
stuff
are
in these
actually the
games,
best
so.
of the entire series. Like the crazy jumping and
Yeah.
shooting and
Fuck,
popping
man, I
and
forgot about the loading.
It
Jesus
looks
Christ,
awesome,
man.
But the enemies you fight and like the way you fight them, it's like this kind of bad.
Jump
I
the
don't know.
shark over and
But
over
yeah,
again.
RE6 is shines in Mercenaries mode.
Yeah, RE6 is a great Mercenaries mode
Yeah.
game that comes with a bad
Game
campaign.
shines in Mercenaries mode. So it's interesting, you know.
You get into Tampa?
I actually really hope that some of those things carry over into Resident Evil 2 remake in some way. If it's not going to be static camera, I kind of want some of the mechanics of RE6 to be there, but not the game design.
Yeah. The pacing is terrible. The enemies are not fun to fight. The counters are not good.
Right, thank you.
Not that it really matters, but the story is like a
Story's Just
a new low.
it's like you're not really into Resident Evil for the story as much, but god damn,
oh my
there is some
god,
like
is it terrible
insanely
in 6?
eye-rolling moments
Like,
in that game.
yeah, like unbelievably
and,
cringy.
and it's
bad.
because RE6 almost takes itself the most seriously of any Resident Evil game.
And it's got the most dumbest shit going on.
Yeah.
Like a guy who meat morphs into a panther, into a T-Rex, into a Mothra.
I think there's a decent chance we might actually see some RE2.
I can get past these guys.
We might actually see some RE2 remake at E3.
Yeah. Excuse me, guys. Excuse me.
Well,
Excuse me. Excuse me. I do that all the time. Fucking.
Here's the thing,
You just walk
Chapo.
right past them. You don't have to worry about it.
We're either gonna
Great.
get Devil May Cry 6,
Excuse me, guys.
Devil May Cry 5 at E3, or we're going to get Resident Evil 2 remake. I don't think both of them are going to happen at the same time, even announcement wise.
Maybe we'll get Chrono Trigger.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Resident
right?
Evil 7
Yeah.
going in blind. It was fucking rad.
Yeah, Resident Evil 7 blind, amazing. There you
Especially
go.
you do it in VR.
Hey, what's going on,
Push the
guys?
shit out of the gamma.
And like,
Either way, I'll be happy. Yeah, Devil May Cry.
Oh, fuck.
That guy's dead. I'm just gonna take this. Slap him.
I'm gonna fucking put my gun.
There he
There he goes.
I don't know how to quit my gun. I don't know.
There that
Out the window he goes. Whatever.
guy goes. This game is harsh. This game is mean. That poor bastard.
let me help you up here. I need to grab this herb.
I need to grab this.
Okay,
herb is more
I'll take
important
this.
than-
You go home.
Yeah, this herb is more important than you. Yeah, okay, there you go.
You know,
You got Carl Winslow.
You could like board up shit too. If I'm
Yeah,
not
I
mistaken.
just it's
if you think about it,
The
like
lighting in this game is not bad.
considering the fucking game industry right now, if Capcom was smart, which they're not,
body.
they would make a fucking take a battle royale style game and put it in Raccoon City,
Oh,
right?
oh,
But you make it just a big survival mode. It's like a big ass map. It's Raccoon City.
Oh.
It's all about survival, board up.
listen to this man. Listen
Make
to
it
him.
battle royale, and if you want to make it even a little more interesting, do it between the Marines and the Umbrella
Oh.
Corps. So it can be like you've got the zombies and shit going on, but you're also
Oh,
got
that
your
goes
own
really
thing
good,
going on
too.
as well.
Listen to this man.
You can have like missions where like one's trying to extract like viral samples. And the
100
other
people in Raccoon City, last one to survive.
Yeah, last one to survive.
Oh,
Last one to survive.
Birkin is running around and shit.
Birkin's and, yeah.
Oh my
Shit gets-
god,
shit
dude.
gets crazier and crazier.
That would be fucking sick. You start off just as like a citizen, or you know,
yeah.
or just
You-
any.
that's what this game
Or you
is.
could have different
That's the
modes.
idea. It would essentially be Outbreak, but good.
Yeah.
You could have different modes where it's like you start as like a citizen with nothing, or you could be between like the,
Yeah, we're not not PUBG with zombies. Yes, it is PUBG/Fortnite, but you can throw like Fortnite gimmicks. You know, PUBG is just PUBG.
Yeah.
Fortnite, expands on PUBG by giving you building mechanics and stuff, and then do that kind of gimmick with Raccoon City, and just let 100 players take the occupancy of a
Yeah.
normal citizen on Outbreak Day, and then fucking voila! Like
Yeah.
holy
You
shit!
just have it so like the city gets more and more swarmed, so that's how that becomes your zone streaking.
Yes,
It's
exactly.
just it's just a sea of fucking zombies, so it just gets closer and closer.
I just want to see. I just want to see the H1Z1, the PUBG, the Fortnite style game, and something that isn't just I'm going to shoot you.
right,
That has
right.
some other kind of mechanic involved, like between combat or something.
Yeah, shrieking circles of zombie horde closing in.
Yeah,
Just
it's
do
the
something
horde
like
getting
that.
bigger and bigger to the extraction point in the middle.
Yeah, and even you can even have it with like RE6 mechanics and shit.
There goes that guy.
And the zombies you kill could have stuff on them.
Yeah.
It's like a choice between you killing the zombies, wasting ammo on them, or waste to get something better.
Yeah.
Or wasting ammo on the other
But
people.
like I said, you can either do it where just everyone's a civ and you just procure your items on site, or you could do it like I said, where like one people is the like the Marines,
That'd be
and
great.
then the other people's like the Umbrella Special Forces.
There would be a mode where if you die, you could become a zombie.
Yeah.
Instead,
That's-
and there's a other one where you obviously don't, and just
Well, that would be
fucking
the kind of
replay
nice-
it.
Guess what? That's here.
Well, this is
And-
like 4 people.
Yeah. And if they died,
And it's not
they actually
fun.
Come out. It is fun because the motherfuckers would come after you after they died. It was fucking crazy.
That'd be cool though if you think about it, like because
But think about the whole city.
Yes, the whole city. But you're not the whole city. And even if you died, you're not. Oh my god. forgot about
Like,
that.
yeah, because it'd be a cool thing. Like with PUBG, I think when you die, you just have to go to a new game. Like, that's it.
Yes.
You're done.
Oh, that's one of the
But-
biggest alluring things of Fortnite and PUBG is the fact
Yeah.
that the loading process getting you into the next game is really fast.
But you could choose to opt instead become a zombie. And you could try to, like, fucking be a spoiler if you wanted.
Yeah, I mean, this is Left 4 Dead, this is Fortnite, this is
You could
PUBG,
even
but all
have
I'm
it-
saying is that you just do it with something that
you
is
could even
recognizable.
do a thing, too, where it's like there's an evacuation point,
Yeah.
too. So it's even about, okay, yeah, it's last man standing, but he also has to get to a fucking helipad.
Exactly.
So the other players who are still zombies are going to do everything in their fucking power to make sure he doesn't.
You know what was crazy about this game is that there was no safe spot. This is the only way to be safe is to hide inside this closet or some shit like that. But if you were in this like this tool shed or whatever like that, you couldn't stay here for long because the zombies would come in here and they'll come after you eventually. So you were never truly safe.
Yeah, with DayZ, but DayZ was it.
We're talking about the biggest hook of this is that it's Raccoon City. You know, that is the hook.
Just make it fucking RE.
Biohazard Outbreak or some shit. You could call it whatever the fuck you want at that point.
Biohazard Battlegrounds.
Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah, you call it Biohazard Ground Zero.
But they have to. I think what they have to do is make it so you just don't want to just shoot the fuck out of everybody.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. You make
You know?
it different. You make it unique. You make it like
Because like you
there's a different
could,
mechanic.
but then if you have actually people with you, you have a much better chance of surviving. Like if you just start going around, I'm gonna shoot all these other people. You're gonna.
Or like you'd even say okay, like the evacuation copter is coming, but it only sits like 4 or 5.
Yeah.
So then other people are kind of like killing each other off because they want to actually win
Or at the end, like
and evac.
yeah.
I don't remember any of this shit. This is crazy.
Well, like it could be like this game, like yo,
The lighting in this game
like-
is not bad.
this guy, like oh shit, I want to keep this guy alive. This guy can craft melee weapons, or this
Right.
guy, knows how to make armor, or this guy, just some
I
shit
gotta catch up with the rest
that
of the
you
guys.
want people.
I think the actual computer knows where to go and like they're actually doing.
Yeah, Toriko, because then you could even expand it because map 1 would be Raccoon City, and then like map 2 would be the village from RE4, and the AI would be like bumped up heavily for the fucking the Ganados.
I've seen Hunt. I'm good.
The idea was that you would, because right now like the biggest, like I woke up one day watching a streamer, and then like when I woke up they like hot linked or hosted someone else who was playing PUBG, and I saw it and I'm just kind of like, yeah,
PUBG is PUBG.
PUBG's PUBG.
Yeah.
Like Fortnite to me is like, if I was going to choose between one of them, I'd probably play Fortnite.
Well, Fortnite is PUBG with an
Just-
art style, which is why Fortnite is like doing
Yeah.
better now.
Well, yeah, well that's what I'm saying is I would probably choose Fortnite just because it
Red-
has any art style.
Red
to
Dead
it.
had a zombie mode too. It had a zombie
Oh,
DLC,
yeah.
and it was pretty good. It was,
But like if it was Resident Evil and it had like Capcom looking characters like this and shit, yeah, I'd be a little more intrigued. I think.
Son of a bitch.
there was something here that we needed to do and shit like that. I can't remember half the stuff that like.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, there was like a lot of weird.
Max loved the giant statue in RE4. Yeah, and you didn't.
It's goofy as fuck. It's hilarious. I like how that game is
You didn't love
self-aware.
the statue. You in the wrong chat.
Hey there.
Resident Evil. There's nothing wrong with Resident Evil 4.
Did you find it?
There's nothing. There's nothing wrong with it.
It's the greatest RE game ever made.
It's one of the greatest video games of all time.
ever. It's in my top 3.
It's still incredibly fun
I love it.
and engaging
It is
to this day.
Like, well, here's my thing. I love it. It's awesome. It's not scary, but it's intense.
Not scary.
It's not
But
scary. And that's
know,
the thing that I
know
didn't like.
people who are scared of that game.
There
which I
are
find
scary
weird,
moments,
but I'm like, some people do get legitimately terrified.
but
by that
there
game. I'm
is
like, okay, fair enough,
there
whatever.
is a suspense to RE4,
Yeah.
unlike any other Resident
Yeah,
Evil.
it's like when that first chainsaw Ganado comes and you have to fucking like barricade yourself in and he starts trying to
Chainsaw
come in.
Ganado is running at you as you're
Yeah.
fighting a grandma with a knife, and the
Yeah.
guy's like, "Arr!" You're like, Jesus Christ, get out of here!
And then you can barricade and he starts trying to come in. It has an intensity and like
Yeah, you got the regenerators
Yeah.
and shit.
There are scary moments. There
there's a
absolutely
few
are.
scary moments.
Dude, the fucking dogs at night scared the shit out of me.
Oh yeah, the wolves.
Yeah, when you wake up in the evening, I'm
Yeah.
like, oh god,
You
I
can
haven't
go
run.
across the lake and backtrack, which most people don't know you can do that. You can get on the boat and go back across the lake, backtrack to the church the old way. It's
Oh,
full
come
of
on.
wolves the whole way there.